Support for makers, women who make Southwest Florida, is provided by Clive Daniel Home, Shula's Steakhouse, the Centers for the Arts of Bonita Springs, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
The very first turtle I ever saw was an experience. We saw her nesting near the sea oats, and at first, from a distance, I thought, gee, that doesn't look that remarkable. It looks like a giant bug. But then when that turtle lifted its head and I saw the tears coming out of the eyes, I saw her colors, I saw the bright eyes, I was just taken aback with the beauty of that animal. I was smitten. The fact that this mysterious animal came out, left eggs on the beach, and then disappeared back into the Gulf. And that enigma, that mystery is just very captivating. I grew up in Germany. I'm an only child. My parents were very adventuresome. They loved nature. We traveled a lot. They were very passionate about wildlife. And so I know I inherited that from them. I taught nursing for a number of years at Edison Community College. And then I pursued a master's in rehab counseling. But it wasn't what I really wanted to do, which was be out in nature. Those talents, those things that I learned in the different professions really came together and have helped me very well in being director of Turtle Time. We received calls from Fort Myers Beach saying that hundreds of hatchlings were killed on the road, large sea turtles were trapped under cars. A person from the state asked if I would be interested in perhaps taking on the task of monitoring sea turtles on Fort Myers Beach. In 1989, that was the first year I addressed sea turtle conservation issues on Fort Myers Beach, and that was an awakening. Fort Myers Beach focused differently. Their focus was on providing entertainment to tourists, and the environment was somewhat in the background. It wasn't addressed. Things had to change. Attitudes and behaviors had to change because sea turtles could not survive under those circumstances. The beach was cluttered with furniture, lights ablazing, and sea turtles are nocturnal animals. They need the cover of darkness and they need accessible beaches, and that was not the case on Fort Myers Beach. Fortunately, I met Joe Workman, who interviewed me, and he dubbed me the Turtle Lady. So with being the Turtle Lady, it made me seem a little bit more friendly and less threatening. I want the message to be positive. The first year I monitored sea turtle nests on Fort Myers Beach, we had 5 nests. The next year, we documented 13 loggerhead nests. The following year, 15. And the numbers seemed to increase until 1997 when we had, I believe, 65 nests. From there on, there was a precipitous decline in the loggerhead sea turtle nests, and nobody really had an explanation for that. However, then in 2010 and 2011, the numbers jumped back up. What I've done, and my volunteers, is that we have been the voice of the turtle. We have brought awareness. People tend to get very, very excited and emotionally involved in sea turtles. I know I am, and just seeing little hatchlings scamper across the sand is just, to me, just the most wonderful experience because they are the hope for the future. We do a hatchling release of hatchlings that are trapped at the bottom of the nest that cannot get out. And we will contact people who are interested, and we will let them participate and get up close and personal with these cute little hatchlings. I've had people say that it becomes their National Geographic moment. And people, I get choked up now, people actually will cry when they see these little turtles go crawl into the ocean.